out for High School Musical 3 and landed a fun role on that.
Yeah, and you were also in Vanessa Hudgens' music video.
Night.
You were like her boyfriend.
Sneaker night. Yes, it was her boyfriend. And Zach was sitting right there watching me grind against his girlfriend. And that wasn't awkward at all. I didn't feel the little tension there.
Was he just staring at you with like
Wait, I
your
just remember
eyes?
Vanessa screaming to him. She goes, "He's 16, don't worry." And he was like, he's so cool. He didn't care at all, but she was just busting my chops.
And you are cute, though. I would be jealous if I were Zac Efron.
Watch out, Zach. Kidding.
How did you actually get that? Did you had made friends with her on the set?
Yes, and so the choreographer actually of High School Musical, Chucky Claypow, he asked me if I would do this with her, and she was all down for it.
Yeah.
And so
I wonder if she had to clear it with Zach.
I wonder. I was surprised that he didn't do it, but I was like, well, I guess Vanessa likes me a little bit. So. At 16.
It is watch out, Zach. Come on now. And then you did Ugly Betty.
Yes.
And you played who on Ugly Betty?
What's the most romantic thing you've done for Vanessa?
I don't know. There's too many to count.
Zach, is Vanessa pregnant?
We love you from Hollywood.tv.
Sequel.
Where are we headed? Did Zach piss you off?
Every love has a wild side.
Gabriella almost kissed, and every single time you're like, is it happening? No, it doesn't. And this time it actually does.
And now begin your kiss. And that would be our cut.
First on-screen kiss, what to say, what to say. It was with a great person.
Together. Are you actually real life best friends?
Yeah, we are.
Who's your best friend out of all of them? You have to
Vanessa.
name them. Ah, nice.
Yeah.
So that sort of negates my next question. What happened with the whole Zac Efron thing, yeah? Because I would have thought you might have tried to get in there before Vanessa, at least for the ladies. Did you even give it a pop?
No, you know, I knew Zach for about 3 years before High School Musical. We were best friends.
Yeah.
And just never looked at him like that. I
How
had to
could
kiss
you
him
not?
in a
He's
TV
such a-
show that I did.
You
I did, yeah. It scared the crap out of me.
Why? Just through his technique, or?
Yeah, it was like kind of crazy. No, it was just like he's a really like he's my best friend.
Okay,
He's like
so
a
it's a bit
brother, and
creepy.
it's just weird kissing him.
I can imagine.
And Vanessa was there. It was just even stranger.
Was she just scowling like this? Like, all right, Vanessa, relax now, okay? We're just playing characters, but I love it.
Vanessa Hudgens loved Zac Efron and missed out on all the fun. So where is the Mister tonight?
He is
Keep going.
And look who we spotted arm in arm on the red carpet. High School Musical stars Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens.
Inside the Mag, out April 21st, the actor squashes marriage rumors with girlfriend Vanessa Hudgens, saying, I'm not getting married until I'm 40, if ever. Not too sure how V-Hud will feel about that, but she doesn't seem too concerned, having a blast at her latest photo shoot.
You're kissing someone who isn't your girlfriend. Okay, how freaky is that when you have to do that? When you, I know it's a role, you're playing a role, but when you obviously knew you were going to have to work the moves on her, were you okay with that?
Yeah. Well, me and Amanda are now great friends.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not hard. I mean, once you get there and you're in the movie, you know, you can, you know, you have that connection. So
that's
it all
cool.
worked out, yeah.
One thing that a lot of people are asking this morning on Twitter, are you traveling with anyone in particular today?
Actually, well, not yet. Not on this leg.
Okay.
I'm going back to LA, so I don't know. We'll see for the rest of the trip. whatever happens. You know.
Okay. Obviously, I'm talking about Vanessa, but that's it. Okay, now here's the question I have. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is the tough part.
All right.
You should be blushing, and you are, and I'm happy.
Okay.
She's doing fine. I mean, she's saying nice things about you in glamour, you know, instant connection. She liked everything about you. Was it love at first sight, or was it take a little bit to be, you know, friends?
It was, man. We were in that whole world. I don't know what it was, but, you know, something about that High School Musical place. It was just, you know, it's exactly who we were at that moment. And, you know, we just kind of flourished right there. It was kind of love at first sight.
Of course, Charlie St. Cloud, the movie, is opening up in theaters July 30th. Zac Efron is here. And we did a little thing on Facebook because we have some cougar moms listening to this radio station in this demographic, right? Sweet. And so we put a little thing, you know, hot stars under 25 that you have a thing for. And number one on the list was you.
Oh, so, I mean, you beat out the Twilight guys. I was like, I mean, I thought that Robert Pattinson would totally beat you, but it was like Zac Efron, and I was like, then we had to tell him you guys were coming.
You actually said that in front of him.
I had to, because I mean, listen, I had to be honest because Twilight's like taking over, right? But so then we had to be like, well, you know, Zach's gonna be here. We thought it was gonna be like cougar attack.
Yeah,
like
we thought
once we got like outside.
I mean, you gotta take that as a compliment, right? She should
yeah.
too, right?
No, it's great, man. You know,
there's like no Mel Gibson's like ranting. You're dressing too sexy, too provocative.
No,
you know, there's never an issue like that with her, right?
No,
that you say, and vice versa.
No, she's unconditionally supportive usually most of the time.
All right, we do have to ask a little bit about the lady in your life. You know, you guys have been together. Vanessa Hudgens have acted together, been together for 5 years. That's a long time for any age, especially at a young age. Has the secret to the success of that relationship been that you are so kind of private about it?
I think that has a lot to do with it, I'd say, you know. We never want to glorify that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But having somebody to rely on and be there step by step to this.
And who can really relate to what you're going through.
The only one, yeah.
Yeah. Might the two of you work together again?
You know, I hope so. It's so funny this got brought up yesterday. We don't have anything that we're really talking about doing yet. I mean, of course, it would be a dream come true. But we don't have anything set in stone.
It seems like a lot of the pictures that we get to see of you are the two of you on the beach or you on the beach, and that's very apropos considering that People magazine named you the hottest beach.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a dream come true. Anyways, to work with those guys, I just soak up so much info from those guys. I feel like I learned so much from them, so it was great.
When you talk, we don't want to give too much away, but you talk about, of course, that you have this closeness with your brother, and you lose him in an accident, and how it impacts you. And talk about your love interest and how the character Tess, how that kind of evolves, and what that relationship is like.
The character Tess. It's played by Amanda Cruz. Amazing.
Great actress.
Yeah, she's so lovely and just as sweet in person. She's absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait for everyone to see her in this movie.
Yeah, she is beautiful.
The story of our characters is we sort of knew each other in high school. We were acquaintances. She's a competitive sailor as well, so we went up against each other, but I sort of always won back in the day. Didn't really notice her too much. When she comes back into the storyline a few years later, she's a much more prominent sailor. She's about to embark on a solo race around the world, so she's living her life to the fullest, going out and experiencing everything that Charlie dreams of doing but can't do because he's held back by his
by your guilt. It seems
by the
like
guilt,
it's just
exactly.
tortured. You're tortured.